guys, what's up? So, as we know, with the state of the pandemic at the moment, we are getting no conventions anytime soon, which kind of sucks. So, I think it was last month, maybe. Obviously, we had San Diego Comic Con. It's not going ahead. To be honest, I kind of expected, I don't think any kind of big events like that are going to be running for the foreseeable future until we're kind of through this pandemic. But, so San Diego doing a virtual con, which is better than nothing. Don't get me wrong. So I think it's just there's going to be panels and stuff. Because I think with this pandemic, that's the way forward at the moment. It'll be virtual stuff, I guess, for not just conventions, but everything. There's been a few virtual cons. Because Wales Comic Con, over in the UK, they did a virtual one, probably, I think it was April. Which was quite cool, because it's to raise money for the NHS. And they had, different panels of actors. They had, actors from Gotham there, Buffy the Vampire Slayer was there, some Supernatural guests were there, so it was cool just to it was just a Q&A really, but it was just cool. It was kind of like Comic Con in your home. But DC Comics announced one actually. On Tuesday 16th they announced this thing called DC Fandome. I've got the press release up here. So basically what it is it's a 24-hour event, strictly DC. So it's going to be everything DC from films, comics, TV series, games and things like that. So they've announced it. So it's welcome to the DC Fandome, a mega 24-hour immersive virtual fan experience which brings the universe of DC to life and features the stars, filmmakers and creators behind its biggest films, TV series, games and comics. Join fans from all 7 continents for the largest gathering of talent, announcements and content reveals in the history of DC. So it's pretty awesome. So they're throwing this together, I think, to try and give people something to look forward to, because there's no conventions, because this is heavily conventions season at the moment. So obviously May we would have had MCM over in London, would have had that. Obviously next month would have been London Film Comic Con at the Emperor, another London one, and then we would have had San Diego coming up around about this month, next month. So it does suck, but they have to take into account health and safety advices. That many people in a confined space, I just don't think it wouldn't be safe for not only fans but for the staff, the vendors, the actors. It's just it wouldn't work, basically. It just wouldn't work. So I think this is the next best thing. So date is the 22nd of August, starting at 10 AM Pacific time. I don't know what that is in the UK, because I'm terrible with times like that. Warner Bros. Will welcome fans everywhere into the DC Fandome, a free virtual fan experience where no badge is required. So you haven't got to buy that entry for it. So you just literally go into where it's a stream or wherever. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll carry on. Imagine all the superheroes and supervillains you've ever loved finally coming together in one place to celebrate DC's past, present and future. Accessible for 24 hours at DCFandom.com. There we go. So it's going to be on the website. The global event will immerse fans into the DC multiverse with new announcements from Warner Bros. Games, films and TV and comics, as well as an unprecedented opportunity to hear from the cast and creators by your favourite feature films and TV series. And it's quite a big list. It includes Aquaman, The Batman, Batwoman, Black Adam, Black Lightning, DC Superhero Girls, DC Legend Tomorrow, DC Stargirl, Doom Patrol, The Flash. I'm assuming that's the Flash TV series, but then it could be the Flash film as well. Harley Quinn, Snyder Cut Justice League, okay. Lucifer, Pennyworth, Shazam, The Suicide Squad, Supergirl, Superman and Lois, Teen Titans Go, Titans, Watchmen, Young Justice Outsiders, and coming is forth to theatres worldwide, Wonder Woman 1984, because that just got announced that that's been moved to October now. So, okay, DC Fandom Global Experience. So that's the that's the poster for it and the date. DC Fandom is the place to hear highly anticipated announcements of the latest news, exclusive footage, adventures, a theme world designed to entertain everyone from movie and TV super fans to gamers and readers, to families and kids. So it's going to be a bit of everything for everyone, which is quite cool. With special presentations to engage fans in every time zone across the globe, you have the opportunity to have an experience that's all your own. Inside this virtual world, fans will get access to localised events featuring the faces and voices from countries around the world in your local language. No matter where you live, your age, or your level of fandom, there's something for you. Oh, that's cool. So it's going to be a worldwide thing, so it's going to cater to whatever country, and that's kind of cool they're doing it. And we got Ann Sarnoff, Chair and Chief Executive Officer of Warner Bros. Said, "There is no fan like a DC fan. For more than 85 years, the world has turned into DC's inspiring heroes and stories to lift us up and entertain us, and this massive digital event will give everyone new ways to personalise their journey through DC Universe without lines, without tickets and without boundaries. With DC Fandom, we'll be able to give fans from around the world an exciting and unparalleled way to connect with all their favourite DC characters, as well as the incredible talent who bring them to life on the page and screen. It's kind of cool at doing that. It's just like, it's still giving you a Comic Con experience, but it's going to be in your own home basically. So that's kind of cool. And the fact it's like worldwide, so it appeals to literally everyone. So if you love DC, wherever you are in the world, you get to experience it, which is cool. Yeah, what I've noticed is what I've been seeing, like this going around. So basically, what they've done it in like these rooms, I guess. So you got the DC Horde of Heroes, which looks like it's the main thing. You have DC Watchverse, DC Uverse, then we got DC Kidsverse, DC Insiderverse, and DC Funverse. So it's just a bit breakdown really onto it. So the epicenter of the DC fandom is the Hall of Heroes, where you can experience special program panels and content reveals from a wide variety of films, TV series and games available in several languages including Brazilian, Portuguese, Chinese, English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean and Spanish. Okay. From there, navigate deeper into DC Multiverse, exploring 5 additional satellite worlds, each with some localised content and unique activities in one world, fully devoted to your younger fans. So it's cool because there's literally everything for everyone. Like, if you're there for the movie and TV stuff, then you got that. And then it kind of breaks down what each one is. So DC Watchverse. So DC Watchverse. Here's where you grab a seat, sit back and join a virtual audience and become completely engrossed in hours of must-see content from around the world. Everything from panels and exclusive screens to never before seen footage featuring cast, creators and behind-the-scenes crew from across DC films, TV, home entertainment and games. Okay. DC Uverse. Venture into this world where the fans are the stars to see the most amazing user-generated content, cosplay found from around the world, including perhaps your own. I'm actually thinking of entering that myself, like doing like some illustration stuff. Probably won't win, but it's all about taking part, so I might do that. DC Kidsverse. Need a way to entertain your kids for hours on end? We've got you covered inside a special world, which can be accessed directly at dckidsfandom.com. This area features a broad range of fan-friendly activities for your younger fans. That's good. So, if the kids are old enough, they've got something they can do there. It's pretty good. DC Insiderverse. This creativity-based world contains a centerpiece video featuring legendary artist and DC CCO publisher Jim Lee. Awesome. Love Jim Lee. President of DC-based film production, Walter Hamada. I think he's just taken over as well. So it'd be kind of cool to sort of hear his first public address, I guess, as the new president. And creator of the DC TV Arrowverse, executive producer Greg Berlanti, my guy. Welcome fans for a one-on-one style introduction to the DC multiverse. From there, go behind the scenes with the master artisans who bring DC to life in all its forms, from comic books to games, TV, movies, theme parks, consumer products and more. That's one I'm going to check out, because I love the Arrowverse. Jim Lee is one of my favourite DC artists. He's just ridiculous. And obviously Greg Berlanti gave birth to the Arrowverse, from Arrow to all these other spin-offs we got. So yeah, that's got my name over that. I will check that out. DC Funverse. Take your DC fandom experience and gather cool shareables. Check out your comic book reader, DIY cool Wonder Woman 84 Golden Arm Batmobile kits. Awesome. Plus digital giveaways and a store filled with merchandise including some limited edition exclusives. Oh, okay. That'd be worth checking out as well. Interesting. Oh god, being a nerd, man. It's an expensive life, but it's worth it. And then we got Cornell fans. Yeah, as I mentioned briefly, there's nothing more important to DC than our fans, and we want to showcase you in partnership with Townhouse. DC Fandom today launched a call for your best DC fan art and fandom displays. Show us your cosplay, makeup, tattoos, and even your own Batcave. Be sure to submit your best at create.dcfandom.com for a chance to be featured inside this virtual world event and demonstrate to people in your home country and across the globe that you are the ultimate DC superfan. I'm going to go for that because I'm a massive DC fan, as you guys know, so I might do an illustration, don't know what, maybe I might do something from the Arrowverse maybe, because that's kind of like my area I guess, so I might do that. Selected artists on the day of our event will be voted on by the community in each of our 2 competitions in order to help our judges pick selected artist winners. Selected artist winners will receive part of a cash pool courtesy of DC and Townhouse. Sweet. Be sure to check out our official site dcfandom.com frequently for additional updates on what will be happening inside the DC fandom, including exciting new content on our new blog, The Daily Star, which features a welcome note from Jim Lee himself. sweet. Also follow social media channels below for frequent updates about participating cast members, careers, writers and games developers you can expect to see. I'll get those a check. Yeah, I mean, don't get it wrong, the things with Comic Con, like, obviously I've been going to Comic Con for years. Like, I've been to since 2000, when was the first time I went? Must have been 2007, 2008. I went to my first Comic Con, MCM. I remember it because I was broke as hell, couldn't buy anything, and I was like only a part-time student, so it was like absolutely horrendous. The thing is with Comic Con, it's like, it's about soaking up the atmosphere, you know, being around the cosplayers, meeting the actors, walking around the vendors, just being part of it is the experience of it. So it kind of sucks that, I mean, there's nothing we can do. All the conventions had to be cancelled, postponed. It's a given. This is not safe. And to be honest, me personally, I don't think I would want to go to a convention at the moment. Not because in the back of my head I'd be like, oh, is this safe? Like, because you don't know if anyone's got symptoms for the virus, so it's a bit like, I'd rather wait. I mean, this is better than nothing because at least you're still getting that Comic Con experience, but it's in your own home. It's pros and cons. You haven't got to worry about travel and stuff or being cramped on the train. I think this is a cool thing, and I think the fact it's free as well, because obviously there's a lot of DC related things happening at the moment. We've got obviously the DCEU films coming out. Obviously Arrowverse is still going. They've all got postponed until next year because of the production, which sucks, but at least we'll be getting the shows come back in January. I know there's a few games in the pipelines as well, obviously the comics like DC Metal. So I think this is a cool thing they're doing, because at least we're still going to get the reveals, we're going to see trailers, we'll get to see the cast, interviews, do the panels, that'd be cool. I hope the servers can hack it. There's going to be millions of people that are going to tune into this, so I'm looking forward to it. It might give us a look at things like obviously the Batman coming out, maybe a Zack Snyder Justice League trailer. Might see potentially a trailer for season 7 of The Flash. I don't know, because I think they were one of the last ones to shut down production with the pandemic, so maybe we might see something. It might also address obviously the controversy with Harley Sawyer being fired from The Flash. Obviously I'm not going to do a video on that, because if anyone has been on social media, you'll know what I'm talking about, so that might get addressed too. Maybe crossovers between the shows, potential games. I mean, it's better than nothing. It is better than nothing. I will be tuning in because, like, if I was at Comic Con, I'd be checking out the trailers and stuff anyway. So I think it's really cool DC are doing this, and because there's gonna be a lot of hands-on people. I mean, like Jim Lee involved, Greg Berlanti, like they're, you know, big names. Obviously the new DC president as well, and hopefully we get to see some of the actors. Like maybe there'll be like a Justice League panel. I reckon there'll be a few of the Flash actors on the panel. Legends of Tomorrow, there should be a panel for that. Maybe Stargirl too. It's weird. No, there's no Arrow anymore, so that's kind of like, oh. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Will you be checking it out? I'll be checking it out. I might even like do some coverage on it maybe. It's good that they're giving something back to the fans, because, you know, at the moment, let's be honest, there is not a lot to look forward to. We're all confined in our homes, so at least this way we're getting the DC nerdy like experience brought to us, so that's kind of awesome. Obviously if there's anything that develops on it, I might do another video on it, because I imagine obviously it's July. No, we're in June, sorry. Skipping it. Yeah, so we've still got like 2 months until the actual event runs, but yeah, there might be new updates and stuff. But yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. I'll be checking it out for sure. Can't wait to see what they do with it. Hopefully it runs smooth with the servers, because I really hope they've got a server bank that can hack that many people, because I don't know if it'll be like a live stream chat room. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'll post a link in the description below just to the press release so you guys can have a read of it. If there's anything I spoke too fast, which I probably do. Sorry. Yeah, that's all I've got to say on it really. I'll be checking out the DC Fandome Virtual Con, August 22nd. Bring it on, can't wait. That's it for this video guys. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and stay tuned for more videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.